In 2007, a man walked onto a stage wearing a black turtleneck, jeans, and sneakers. That man was Steve Jobs, and in his hand was something that would change the world forever. Not just a phone, but a status symbol, a lifestyle, a global obsession. Today, the iPhone isn't just a product, it's one of the most powerful brands on earth. But here's the real question: how did Apple turn a simple phone into a cultural phenomenon? So, for that question, we are gonna see how iPhone became a greatest brand in the world. Part 1: The birth of desire. Back then, phones had keyboards. They were complicated, boring, and honestly ugly. Then Apple came in. No keyboard, just a screen. People thought it would fail. But Apple wasn't selling a phone, they were selling a feeling. That first iPhone launch, it wasn't a product release, it was a movie level event. Apple doesn't sell products, they sell experiences. Part 2: Simplicity equal to power. Pick up an iPhone. Even today, you don't need a manual, it just works. That's not an accident. Apple invests heavily in design and user experience, while competitors focused on features. Apple focused on simplicity, smoothness, and emotions. Obsess over user experience more than features, because when something feels good, people don't just use it, they fall in love with it. Part 3 is the premium trap. Now here's where things get interesting. iPhones are expensive, very expensive, but instead of hurting sales, this made people want it more. Why? Because Apple positioned iPhone as a luxury product. Owning an iPhone became a symbol of success, style, and status. Premium pricing creates perceived value. People don't just buy iPhones, they buy what it represents. Now, part 4: The ecosystem locks in. Let's say you buy an iPhone, then maybe you get AirPods, Apple Watch, and MacBook. Suddenly, everything connects seamlessly and effortlessly. And now, leaving Apple becomes odd, very hard. Build an ecosystem that locks customers in. Apple didn't just build a product, they built a world. And once you are inside, you don't want to leave. Part 5: Marketing genius. Apple doesn't shout. They don't run flashy discount ads. Instead, they do something smarter. Minimum ads, clean visuals, and emotional storytelling. And those iconic product launches, millions watch them live. Make marketing feel like entertainment. Apple turned advertising into an event people look forward to. Part 6: Scarcity and hype. Every year, new iPhone launches, limited stock, long queues, pre-order sellout. This creates one powerful emotion, and that is FOMO, fear of missing out. Control supply to increase demand. The harder it is to get, the more people want it. Part 7: The power of brand loyalty. Here's something crazy. iPhone users don't just like their phones, they defend them. Arguments online, fan wars, people choosing sides. It almost feels like a religion. But this didn't happen by accident. Apple built a deep emotional connection with its users. Though consistency, trust, and identity turn customers into fans and fans into ambassadors. Because when people believe in your brand, they sell it for you. Part 8: Control everything. Most companies rely on others. Apple doesn't. They control hardware, software, chips, and app store. Even their stores are designed like luxury showrooms. Walk into an Apple store, it and doesn't feel like a shop. It feels like an experience. Control the entire supply chain and experience. Because when you control everything, you control quality. And when you control quality, you control perception. Part 9: Innovation or smart iteration. People often say Apple doesn't innovate anymore. But here's the twist. They don't need to be first. They just need to be better. Face unlock, app ecosystem, and camera quality. Apple waits, improves, and then perfects. Don't rush to be first. Focus on being the best. Because customers remember quality, not who came first. Part 10, the illusion of simplicity. iPhone feels simple, but behind that simplicity is insane complexity. Thousands of engineers, years of testing, obsessive attention to detail. Apple hides all that complexity, so users feel one thing: effortless. Make complex things feel simple, because the easier it feels, the more people will use it, and the more they use it, the harder it is to leave. So, the truth is, the iPhone didn't just become successful because of technology, it became successful because of emotion, psychology, and smart business strategy. Apple didn't just build a phone, they built a brand people trust, desire, and defend. And that is how the iPhone took over the world. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe for more videos on business, tech, and powerful brand strategies, because the next big brand is could be yours.